Minutes to 8 o'clock. Well, world leaders aren't the only ones in Sydney for APEC this week. 80 young people from 11 countries have flown in for the forum as well.
Well, they are here to learn how world negotiations work and come up with their own solutions to some big problems. So we're joined by three of them this morning. Heidi Thompson from South Australia, Terence Chia from Singapore, and Cindy Youssef from the US. Good morning to all of you, and thank you for joining us.
Morning.
Thank you. Heidi, we'll start with you down the end. Tell us a little bit about yourself and how you became involved.
Okay, well, I'm 22 years old and I'm from Barra, South Australia, which is mid-north of Adelaide. Basically, I'm studying a Bachelor of Commerce through UniSA externally and working full-time for the Goita Council in Barra. I guess I've become involved through association with Duke of Edinburgh Award and my association with the Youth Advisory Committee. And yes, I'm fortunate enough to be here today.
So why do you want to take part in APEC?
I guess I wanted to take part in APEC because I didn't fully understand what APEC was before I was given the opportunity. And now that I've had the chance to research it, I'm really interested in the histories and the systems, and it's just been such a fantastic opportunity to meet people from all over the world.
Wow. So, Terence, tell us a little bit about you. And you're from Singapore. What's your background?
Yes, I am.
And how important do you think it is for youths to have a voice like this?
Well, I'm from Singapore, as you mentioned. I currently work in the Singapore government, but I'm here in my capacity also in the Duke of Edinburgh Award. I'm the Deputy Chairman of the Gold Award Holders Alumni. So with regard to your question about why it's important for youth to have voice in APEC, I think we're going to inherit the world as it evolves and changes and develops. And so it's important that the young people early on have a say in how this world is going to change, because at the end of the day, we're the ones going to be sitting in it.
Cindy, you're from the US, South Carolina.
That's right.
Now you're an old stager at APEC. This is your fourth APEC.
That's right.
What do you hope to achieve at this one? What are the messages you want to get across?
Well, that's a great question. From previous APEC experiences, we've had a whole slew of students who've been able to gain great access and really interview these leaders and learn from them and connect with them and connect with other students. And that's really been one of the most important aspects of our program. So I hope we continue that here in Sydney.
Okay, what issues though?
We do talk about all of the issues that affect the APEC summit each year, such as the climate control that has been a big issue this year, trade liberalization, facilitation, moving towards the goals that APEC has set for 2010 and 2020, bringing all of our countries up to a level of free trade, free and fair trade.
How much access do you guys have to talk to leaders, or I guess probably how formalised is it, or do you ever get to actually, you know, sit down and really chew their ear and tell them what you think?
Yes, we spend a lot of time before the students come here to the APEC Summit, and we network with a lot of the business leaders. And in some cases, we have been able to get into the business summit in years past. And we really do get a one-on-one experience for the students, so that they're able to, you know, interact and break that barrier down and being much more independent. These students leave here and they have met business leaders, they've met CEOs, they've met presidents of companies, and this is really a great opportunity for them to advance themselves when they get back home.
Heidi, is there anyone in particular that you would love to meet, or is there a message, one sort of favourite message you want to get across to them?
I don't know, I think it's all very fascinating, and the opportunity to meet any of them would be fantastic. But I think my message would be to continue to facilitate forums of this kind in conjunction with large events like APEC, and that to listen to the youth, because they're dedicated and passionate and they really want to sustain and build on their communities individually and as a whole.
Fantastic. Okay. Well, enjoy it.
Yeah,
Let's enjoy it. Thank you all.